This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
There's no quality of life if you don't feel safe in your homes and your neighborhoods. And that's what we do. We're here to try and make you feel as safe as we can.
For your information, we'll have the latest from Hazleton's police chief after a fatal shooting in the city over the weekend. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Ken Kara. Let's jump to our headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Shots rang out in the city of Hazleton over the weekend. As a result, one man is dead and an investigation is underway to find out what happened. Hazleton police say that 29-year-old Gregory Newton of Hazel Township was killed. The shooting and three-vehicle crash happened Saturday night just before 11 p.m. near Cybert Street and Diamond Avenue. Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Speziali tells us what happened.
We got a 911 call for a shooting at about 10:45 in the evening. As a result of that, units responded there. Found one man that was wounded from a gunshot. A vehicle had fled the scene, created a three-car accident, stopped shortly thereafter. As a result of that, the one man lost his life to the gunshots. We continued with the investigation. We had Butler, we had the Pennsylvania State Police, we had West Hazleton Police supporting us, Weatherly supporting us. We continued to do what had to be done in an investigation as such. And somewhere around 4:30 in the morning, we were able to put someone in custody as a result of the, there was a person of interest in this shooting. And that's where we are as we stand today. The criminal investigation is continuing. The public is no longer at risk from that shooting. And it is something that will move forward with the criminal investigation. It's an active criminal investigation at this time.
That person of interest was 26-year-old Christian F. Rosado of East Hemlock Street in the city. He was arraigned yesterday on 2 felony charges of unlawful possession of a firearm and theft by unlawful taking. He is currently in county prison in lieu of $250,000 straight bail. The investigation continues. Meanwhile, Hazleton police are also investigating reports of multiple gunshots Sunday night in the area of the Beach Street hockey rink. It happened around 7:40 p.m. The chief commented on that investigation and had advice for residents as well.
You know, that was an incident that involved a non-fatal shooting. From what I understand, it was off into what they considered the weeds or the swamp. I don't know. There was a weapon that was discharged. There was a non-life-threatening injury as a result of that to a limb, and that's being investigated as well. Don't succumb to that pressure of the criminal element, because when you have isolated incidents, yes, they are shocking to the community, but when you realize that you can't give in to that, you have to enjoy your freedoms and your life and realize that we are here for you. Call us. If you need us or you're suspicious of something, see something, say something, call us. We will be there and we will respond immediately to your needs.
Chief Speziali also stressed the importance of grants for the department, which he said will help provide the latest technology to help his department fight crime. State police at Hazleton are investigating reports of multiple shots fired in Hazel Township. It happened around 1:25 a.m. Saturday on East 23rd Street between Carson Street and North Manhattan Court. Troopers collected spent shell casings from the scene. The investigation revealed that a silver Chevy Equinox was seen driving erratically from the scene. Anyone with information on the incident is asked to call state police at 570-459-3890. As a thank you for all that they do, the Dominican House of Hazleton recently made a check presentation to the Hazleton Police Department. Dominican House President Victor Perez explains that back in May, Hazleton area residents who are from the Dominican Republic had the chance to vote in that country's presidential election at the Dominican House on North Laurel Street. Perez says that the Board of Elections from the Dominican Republic then made the decision to donate $780 to the Hazleton Police Department.
Thanks to the Mayor Jeff Cusack for the opportunity to participate in the 4th of July. We have to say thank you to the Police Department of the City of Hazleton as we said before, we have to celebrate together, and we have to say thank you to the Chief of Police, Jerry Speciale, for the opportunity to work with him, and we have to say thank you for the City of Hazleton to give it to us the opportunity to work together. We believe that we have to be a strong community if we can work together.
Perez says he felt it was appropriate that the presentation was made on July 4th, Independence Day. Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf said he will not stop a roughly $31 billion spending bill from becoming law. The governor made the announcement last night, just more than 24 hours before tonight's midnight deadline. This year's budget was approved by state lawmakers hours before the June 30th deadline. The governor had 10 days to sign that bill. However, it will not become law at midnight tonight. It will become law at midnight tonight with or without his signature. Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton is on an impressive winning streak with the American Heart and Stroke Association. This is the 8th straight year Lehigh Valley Hazleton has received the Get With the Guidelines Stroke Gold Plus Quality Achievement Award. They also received the same award for heart failure patients this year.
They've been committed to both our quality improvement programs for stroke and heart failure patients for several years. They've been at a Gold Plus award level for many, many years, and I think it really shows the commitment to the program, and it shows that the hospital really is committed to their heart failure and stroke patients, and by utilizing our programs, they're following the most up-to-date evidence-based guidelines, because the American Heart Association writes those guidelines.
When somebody comes into our emergency room with stroke symptoms, they're being treated by guidelines that have been accepted, that are evidence-based, and they're being done in a very timely manner. And we're being measured on not only doing each one of those procedures, but also how quickly we do them, and seeing that everything is done every time somebody comes in within a certain amount of time, and getting it done right every time. So I think that's probably the easiest example with somebody that walks in with a stroke. They're getting all treated the same and all treated within a certain time frame. That's the most important part of it.
It's great to see a small community hospital like Hazleton be committed to these programs for so many years, and to show that even though you're a small community hospital, you can still be performing at a high level, and that these patients in this community can rest assured that coming to this hospital, they're going to get great quality of care.
Everything is teamwork. Alone, this will never work. Having one or two people do this, it will never ever work. This is literally tens of people. We're here, and we kind of get put in front of you guys, but really, it's not us. It's the guys from the lab. It's the guys that work in the ED. It's transporters. It's everybody. I mean, it really is. It's the operator, at the front of the hospital. It's the intake person who the person walks in and says, "I'm having these symptoms." The person sitting behind the desk. It's literally everybody, and believe me, it's not just 2 or 3 or 4 people. It's tens of people.
For more information, visit hazleton.lvhn.org. Coming up next on FYI, Cynthia Donlin explains why everyone is welcome at the Lupus Foundation of Pennsylvania's big events next week. And in sports, tonight we talk with the District 18 11 and 12-year-old Little League All-Star champions from Valley East Little League, and Ron Marchetti is back.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
It's Monday. Don't forget to be awesome. That's the message from Core Fitness in Hazleton. Start your week off with some great workouts. Every Monday at 9:15 a.m. it's Power Bars with Christy. Then at 1 p.m. check out Senior Bar Fit with Melissa. At 5:15 get on the Power Bars Express with Christy. And Monday at 6:30 p.m. it's Stretch and Sculpt with Melissa. Core Fitness, a complete women's gym, has something for everyone. Check them out on Facebook at Core Fitness Hazleton, or stop in Core Fitness at 711 West Broad Street in Hazleton.
We're pleased to welcome back our good friend Cynthia Donlin. She is the Lackawanna-Luzerne County Patient Education Specialist for the Lupus Foundation of Pennsylvania, here to talk about an event that has really grown over the years. We're talking about, first, the Taming of the Wolf Festival, scheduled for July 19th at Sand Springs in Drums. Cindy, welcome.
Hi, I want to thank you guys for having us on again. July is the month for gaining independence. We want people to gain independence from lupus by finding a cure. So we're having our infamous Taming of the Wolf Festival this year at Sand Springs Country Club. We want to thank Sand Springs. They're co-sponsoring the event. They're going to actually give us free hors d'oeuvres throughout the day, hot and cold, and refreshments for anybody that attends the basket raffle. We're going to have over 100 prizes this year. One of the prizes we're going to have, a Bond and Funeral Home was generous enough to give us money. We're going to have a Stop Your Cough and COFFIN, an anti-smoking basket. We like to have crazy things with our baskets, and that year we're going to have a gluten-free basket for people that have celiac, and many other topics, many gift certificates from lots of businesses. A chocolate basket from Hershey again this year. We're going to be having lots of amazing prizes, and the refreshments will be free this year. Also, our conference our banquet's going to be the next day. Dr. Andrew Nuremberg is coming back to talk in the evening. But throughout the day before that, you'll be able to come take chances on the baskets before the banquet. And in the evening, if you attend the banquet, you'll be able to get your prize that evening because we're going to call out the winners after the banquet's over with. So you're more than welcome to come to the banquet, which is going to be Dr. Nuremberg talking about the God and brain connection and enlightenment. And it's going to be from 6:30 till 8 o'clock at night if you would like to attend that event as well. All this is up on our website, www.lupuspa.org. You can register online for the conference and the banquet that we're having, and more details on that as you go, on the website, and we're going to be having flyers throughout the city that you could read up on this event as well. But the Taming of the Wolf Festival is going to be from 11 to 7 at the Sand Springs Country Club. If you have any questions, it's 570-956-0072. We're looking for donations from local businesses, gift certificates and baskets. Please contact me. We appreciate your donation and your support. And just come out and have a good time. We're going to have lupus screenings and blood pressure checks for you there. And there'll be various brochures on different autoimmune diseases available for people to take with them.
Okay, so the festival is on a Tuesday. The Wednesday then is the guest speaker, Dr. Newberg. And then Thursday is Empowerment of the Alpha Wolf Conference. So you have a lot going on.
Yes, the conference is actually very exciting. People are going to get a lot of information at the conference this year. We have Dr. Shu, who's a local neurologist, coming, Dr. Puglisi, who's a rheumatologist, Dr. Schleicher, who's a dermatologist, Dr. Dima, who's an eye doctor, and Dr. Polidoro, who's an orthopedic surgeon. And also we'll have a talk on how to interpret lab results as well. You have a breakfast, a lunch, and your snacks are going to all for $30 for the regular public and $20 for lupus patients, and other people with other autoimmune diseases like MS or myasthenia gravis could come for $20, and also Lupus Foundation members. We also have a support group meeting that meets every second Tuesday of the month at the Bowl Arena for people that need support. And this is not just for lupus patients, these events. It's for people with Crohn's disease, myasthenia gravis, and also the general public. We want to educate as many people as possible. I'm also available to do talks on these conditions to anybody who wants to just call me, and they're free of charge. And we also have information available to anybody who needs it. That's what we're all about, is education.
Well, you're definitely going to do that with the wonderful events coming up, starting on July 19th with the festival, and then the talk by Dr. Newberg on Wednesday, and also the Empowerment of the Alpha Wolf Conference taking place that Thursday. As Cindy said, go to the website, give her a call for more information. Please sign up. You'll be glad you did.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Summer rolls on in NEPA. Hold on, I don't see any Pokemon in the shot. Okay, we're good to go. Here's our local forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, partly cloudy, low 61 degrees. Here's our 4-day outlook. Tuesday, mostly sunny, high near 82 degrees. Tuesday night will be partly cloudy, low in the mid-60s. Wednesday, we have a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high near 82. Wednesday night, same chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low in the upper 60s. On Thursday, we're up to a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, but a partly sunny day with a high of 83. Thursday night, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low around 68 degrees. Friday is mostly sunny with a high near 83. And then Friday night, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low of 64 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton. Treat yourself today.
Is today your lucky day? Here's your midday winning lottery numbers on FYI. Pick 2, 5, 7, pick 3, 7, 3, 4, pick 4, 4, 0, 8, 0, and pick 5, 0, 7, 6, 9, 4. When we come back on FYI, it's the Sportscast. Ron Marchetti is back, and we'll celebrate with the Valley East Little League as they win the District 18 championship.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
The Valley East 11 and 12-year-old Little League All-Stars won the District 18 championship on Saturday night with a 6-3 win over Valley West. Here's our story on their victory. Valley East manager Frank Stancato may want to hang on to this large board. It contains the motto he inspired his team with throughout the District 18 tournament, and now it also has the autograph of every member of Valley East's championship team.
The run's been great. I mean, I said it was a journey. It started 6 years ago. I know all these kids. I coached them for a long time, and they're very resilient. And as I said before, the lineup was good all the way. All 13 kids could hit. All 13 kids could field, and I'm very confident that I could have put anybody in that game.
So there's sentimental reasons, but I'm thinking future monetary gains. You heard it from Stancato's mouth. Every one of these kids can play, so chances are someone's going off to some big things in the big leagues. Here's CJ Serra putting his John Hancock on the board. He was 2 for 3 in the game with a double and this massive home run he hit through the raindrops of a summer shower that would eventually delay the game.
What was it like as the rain starts pouring down? How are you doing in the batter's box at that moment?
I was just trying to stay calm and focus on the pitcher, not worrying about anything else. It was kind of hard to see anything, but I just stood in there.
Did you kind of recognize the pitch, maybe like fastball, I'm just going to swing at this thing? How did you hit it?
It was a fastball high and up at my hands, and I just took it to left.
Did you know as soon as you hit it, it was gone?
No.
No? When did you realize it? Were you at a base, or did you look over at the third base coach?
Looked over at my third base coach.
Then we have Mason Butash. After Valley West struck first in the top of the first inning to take a 1-0 lead, Butash led off the bottom half of the inning with this dinger.
Well, it was a 3-2 count, and I saw a fastball at the number, or at my letters, and I just hit it.
This huge spark ignited a first-inning fireworks show. The next 3 batters hit doubles, Sarah and the Bash brothers, Bryce Molinaro and Kyle Peters. All of a sudden, it was 4-1 Valley East after 1 inning.
That first inning, Valley West jumps out. I know you guys have a pretty good attitude, but how big was the response that you had at that moment?
That was the second water-related delay of the night. Eventually, Stancato told me that the first-inning offensive response by his team was very important. While the offense stole the show early, it was the defense that led Valley East to their victory lap. Some great plays halted a Valley West comeback, including this one by Peters at third base. Molinaro earned the save on this important night, and he lets us know just how important fielding has been to his team.
Well, we worked on fielding like about an hour and 20 minutes in practice, so we got really good at it, and then once we get on the field, we just do really good.
What's the toughest fielding drill you guys do?
That's like our regular positions, because he tries to get in the gap, and we have to try to dive for the ball.
Yes, the team has learned a lot about fielding, but they've also learned an important life lesson. No matter what life throws at you, keep calm and do your job. Here's starting pitcher Kyle Peters.
They played that first run. I mean, was there ever panic mode or all right? Or what was it like after getting through that first inning?
It was fun because I knew we had a great defense and offense. So, you know, you don't have to be so angry and tight.
Cool, calm, collected, and champions. That's the 2016 Valley East All-Stars. The defense was pretty darn good on both sides in this game. You will get to see some of Valley West's great plays tomorrow as we wrap up our District 18 Little League coverage with some plays of the tournament. Before we get to the triumphant return of Ron Marchetti, I wanted to let you know Hazleton area graduate Donald Pollitt finished 28th in the 110-meter hurdles at the U.S. Track and Field Olympic Trials. Pollitt did not qualify for the U.S. team, but definitely made our area proud with his attempt. Now, the man, the myth, the Marchetti.
This is Trivia Treats on this July 11th. Hi, everybody. It was typical of him to become a Marine Air Corps pilot and see action and almost get shot down. He was a remarkable American as well as a remarkable ball player. His passing so close to a national holiday seems part of a divine plan, so we can always remember him, not only as a great player, but also a great patriot. Who said that? Vin Scully on the passing of Ted Williams on July 5th, 2002, 14 years ago. And staying with the splendid Splinter, 75 years ago in 1941, while making his second All-Star appearance, Ted Williams of the Boston Red Sox hit a 3-run homer with 2 out in the bottom of the ninth to give the American League a walk-off win in the All-Star game. with the junior circuit trailing 5-3 in the home half of the ninth. Ken Keltner delivered a single. Joe Gordon followed with another single before a walk loaded the bases for Joe DiMaggio with Ted Williams on deck. DiMaggio hit a certain game-ending double play ball, but was safe on an error which pulled off the first baseman off the bag. Keltner scored to make it 5-4. Williams batted next, and the thumper sent a fastball into the upper right field seats at Briggs Stadium in Detroit, ending the game at American League 7, National League 5. And staying with All-Star trivia, can you name the first rookie to play in a Major League Baseball All-Star game? Answer, Joe DiMaggio of the New York Yankees went hitless in 5 at-bats during the National League's first All-Star victory in 1936. Finally, at this time, in 1996, 20 years ago, Billie Jean King, Martina Navratilova, and Mary Carrillo broadcast Wimbledon for Home Box Office Sports. It was the first time in history that an all-female crew worked a major sporting event. Mother of God! Till Friday, be a good sport and stay loose.
Mondays can be rough, but you can end them on a high note. Seafood night at Bottlenecks. Choose from crab, clam, shrimp, and lobster specials, such as their little neck clams in garlic butter, only $1.95 a dozen, or handmade crab cake platter for only $8.95.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, on Tuesday, July 12th from 10 a.m. to noon, Daikon Lutheran Social Ministries will be distributing vouchers that can be used for purchasing produce grown in Pennsylvania at the various farmer markets in the area. Recipients must meet criteria, including being 60 or older before December 30th. They'll be giving these vouchers away at the Keystone Fire Company in McAdoo. For more info, call 570-929-1761. Next announcement, the American Cancer Society Greater Hazleton Unit will be holding their annual Celebration of Life Surviving Together picnic. The picnic will be held Thursday, July 14th at 5:30 at Urena Park in Weatherly. All cancer patients, survivors, and families are encouraged to attend. And finally, the Tamaqua Community Arts Center will be holding a comedy night to support the Skook Recovers Friday, July 15th. The event will be held from 7:30 to 10. Admission is just $3, and all proceeds and donations will be given to Skook Recovers. For info, just call 570-668-1192. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Regina Chenoa, formerly of McAdoo. Arrangements will be announced by the Stanley E. Anilowski Funeral Home. Eugene T. Hudock, formerly of Hazleton. Arrangements will be announced by the Butler Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Jean A. Perna of Clares. Funeral is Thursday at 9:30 a.m. from the Damiano Funeral Home. Mass is Thursday at 10 a.m. in the Church of All Saints. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 9 p.m. at the funeral home. And Paulette Sword of Hazleton. Mass is Wednesday at 10 a.m. in the Holy Annunciation Parish at St. Gabriel's Church. Friends may call at the church from 9 to 10 a.m. The Hillary J. Bonin Funeral Home is assisting the family. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Art Fry of Delano. Art, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Back. It's the Home Run Derby tonight with Chris Berman on ESPN. Check it out. We'll be back here on Tuesday on Channel 13. Thank you for watching tonight. Take it easy, everyone.